Hello YouTube, Felix here. How you all doing? This is episode 2 of the Road to Maxed. It's been a few days since my last episode, but not to worry, we have one out here. So since the last episode, I had a little bit of feedback regarding what I should do. Because if you watched the last episode, you'll know that I was talking about, whether to use for the Road to Max Cape, whether I should use a new account, start from scratch. If you watched the Brobson series, you'll understand, that whole concept. Or if I should just carry on my main, which I showed you in the last video. Now, a couple of people told me that I should carry on from my main, which I agree. I think that's a good idea. So that is what we're going to do. Now, I've got a few goals. I reckon by the end of 2012 we can have all stats to level 90. Now, I know that might seem a bit far-fetched, but I think it's possible. Although then again, I was training agility today, and that is the slowest thing on earth. Then again, I was doing mining yesterday and that was pretty slow too. So I suppose we'll have to see. So since the last episode, I've been doing some agility, some mining, some hunter, and some frost dragons today. Now my current goal is to get the stats for the Ritual of the Marjarak quest, which will allow me to kill how do you say it? Glassors? I don't know. But yeah, because as you'll know, I spoke about it in my last video, I've had a bit of a gambling problem and I've staked away, my whole bank numerous times. And I'm looking to try and rebuild without all that staking and all the ball that goes on with that. I want to be able to earn my bank legitimately by working for it, not just sitting in the jewel arena making bills. As fun as it is, it's not in the end. So yeah, the Ritual of the Marjarak quest, that is the current goal, because I've heard that they drop very good charms, and I'm really trying to go for 96 summoning before the combat beta comes out, because that'll be my last opportunity to get 138 combat. And also, because they drop good charms and they drop the new boots, the Steadfast, the Glyvin and the Rage Fires, that should give me enough money to be able to pay for the summoning. There are a few other ways I could do it. I could kill rock lobsters, but I don't have any money to do that. And so what I would probably have to do is, say, kill frost dragons for 5 mil, and then go to rock lobsters with that 5 mil in mage gear and runes, and then when I run out, go back to frost dragons for another 5 mil and keep doing that. And then when I do have enough charms, maybe pick flax, kill frost dragons again until I have the money to get me all the levels, which is just a long-winded process. I could do Slayer, which as you can see I'm doing right now. Slayer is one of the most... It's why I enjoy Slayer probably the most in RuneScape. Out of all my skills that aren't non-combat, then again I suppose Slayer is combat, hence why it's so high, but that's the reason why. I've never been much of a skiller, ever, but because I played for quite a long time, I feel that I should be maxed by now, and so we're gonna do it. So yeah, by the end of this year we're gonna hope to have all stats to level 90, and then maybe by this time next year all stats 99, which would be pretty cool. Now I also wanted to talk about video quality. I'm fully aware that I'm not the best video maker in the world. I can watch my videos back on YouTube, and I've got some sizing issues. No, not with me, with my videos, which I'm currently trying to fix. So with this video, hopefully this one will be perfect. It is a learning curve. But yeah. And so in the last episode, I showed you my bank, and I think I had about 300k, which I think we can all agree is pretty abysmal. And so, as you can see now, I'm doing some Slayer with a Slayer helm on, and Black Mask is about 1 mil, which, I'm not going to lie, is pretty much my bank. I've got on here Demon Horn Necklace, that's from Dungeoneering, Already Cape, that's free, Rapier, that's free, Kite, that's free, Barrow's Gloves, 100k, D-Boots, 100k, free ring, and like 10k armor. So what you see here is pretty much my bank. I will get to my bank in a moment, just to show you. But since the last episode, I've been doing some Hunter, Agility, Frost, some mining, so that's kind of paid for this. I've not been playing too much because I've been a little bit busy with work, but I've got a few days off now, so hopefully we'll be able to get some money behind us, because I find money is one of the main things in RS that I find drives me to do things, and with no money I find the game really depressing, which might be seen quite sad. I'm really trying to get out of that habit. But if I don't have any money, I feel really demotivated to do anything else. Although when you don't have any money, it's a really good opportunity to do skills, gathering skills, because you can't really do anything else. So in a way it is quite good. So I think we've nearly finished this inventory, and then we will get to the bank and show you the good stuff. Okay guys, so we just got to the bank, and let's take a quick look. Let's deposit all of this in here. Okay, so top tab we have, well, back when I had a bank, my bank was a lot more impressive, but also this was my drop tab. I used to have a summoning tab, but I can't really afford all the summoning familiars, so I don't have that at the moment. So you got my Tockle, Trophy Bones, Chewed Bones from Myth Dragons, and my charms. Now these charms will get me to, I think, 92 summoning. Obviously can't quite afford to do that at the moment. What I want to do is get all the charms for 96 and then bang it out in one go. And again, before the combat beta comes out. And then I've got all my potions, overloads and extremes. And then I've got, this was my Dungeoneering tab, but I seem to have kind of messed it up a little bit. So this is kind of like my gear tab now as well. So let's withdraw this, withdraw that. These are what I've just got from my Slayer task. So I've literally only just bought this Black Mask and decided to do Slayer. So maybe you guys can leave in the comments what you think I should do for summoning, whether I should do Slayer, which will give me a slow income of money and also charms. Slow but steady, maybe wins the race. Or I could go Tormented Demons and camp there, maybe get some claws and very good charms. Or I could get the stats for the ritual on the Marjorat, like I said, and then camp and collect cores as well as Slayer, which could be the best option, maybe. Or I could count Water Fiends, which good charms but a bit of a drain. Or I could, what was the other one? I could go to Frost Dragons for 5 mil, buy 5 mils worth of rooms, and then go Rock Lobsters and keep alternating until I have enough charms to get 96. And then once I have the charms, camp frost dragons again until I have the money to turn them all into summoning XP. Maybe leave in the comments what you think I should do. So here's pretty much everything out of my bank that's worth anything. I've got a few pots. I think in the last video we were on 300k bank, 400k bank, and as you can see I've got 366k in the pouch, which is probably just what my bank was worth last time. So my bank right now is 1.342 mil, which is pretty low. A nice increase, a mil increase from last time I suppose. So I do really need to work on that. So yeah guys, that's about it for this episode. Hopefully in the next episodes I may have, you know, maybe a 5 mil bank would be nice. And also the stats for the Ritual Majora quest, and so in the next episode we could do a live commentary of the Ritual of the Majora. For those who haven't done it, that could be quite helpful. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh baby Jesus.